Hi everyone, welcome to The Positivity Boss, a channel where we help young women create the life of their dreams through a focus on mindset, goal setting, and leadership. Today we're talking about the topic, how to stop multitasking. Now, as you may know, multitasking is actually very counterintuitive, and instead of being able to get a lot more done, you'll actually get a lot less done because you're trying to do so many things within one time frame. Now, I have 5 steps here that'll help you get over multitasking, so let's get right into it. Number 1, make a schedule and commit to it. Think about your schedule when you're creating a schedule for the day as something you need to stick to. Think about it as you're going to a conference and these are the sessions that are happening that day, okay? So from 1 to 2 p.m., you're going to focus on writing a blog post. From 2 to 3 p.m., you're going to focus on doing your assignment for your math course 5101, okay? So once you actually put those things in, you'll be able to then do only one thing during that time period. Now, as I've said in my other video, which is all about the 5 habits of highly productive people, you need to schedule in your breaks as well. You can't just put an hour of doing work and expect that you'll stick to that if you haven't built your focus muscle to be able to focus on just that one thing for that period of time. So half an hour, you're gonna do one thing. 3 minutes, you're gonna do a break, and you can do whatever you want. You can go on your phone, you can do anything. And then you're gonna go back to doing work, okay? This is essentially the key. Once you develop the discipline and the focus to stick to the schedule that you made, you'll be able to get so much more done. And you need to do this every single day. What I like to do is I wake up in the morning and I look at what I wrote the night before. Now, the night before, I write a list of intentions and things to do for the next day. So for example, my intentions are to finish an assignment the next day, okay? So once I wake up that morning, during my morning routine, when I'm scheduling my day, I'll look at that and I'll say, okay, this will take me approximately 3 hours. How can I break that down throughout the day to be able to finish it by the end of the day? And I suggest you do this for the 3 things that you really need to get done that day. So that's how you build up your schedule. Now make sure there's time for eating and time for breaks and time to just move around and get a little bit active, because that's what you need to keep your brain functioning, to keep your body functioning. Number 1 is make the schedule, commit to it. Number 2 is schedule in the breaks. So as I just said, you need to put in maybe 3 to 5 minutes to just get your break in so that you can focus. Now, I'm not saying to actually go on your phone the whole time or even keep your phone close to you. It's actually best to put your phone more than an arm's reach away from you so that you're not tempted to check it when you're not on a break. But just like a work day, you're going to schedule in those breaks so that you can get everything you need to get done. Number 3 is clean your space. Now, aside from a clean space just allowing better energy into your room, a clean space is a clean mind, okay? When your area is clean and organized, you're able to focus. You don't need to be distracted by something. So if all around you, you have different things going on, you have a notebook with a whole bunch of ideas, you have a whole bunch of textbooks, you have all your clothes all over the place, this isn't conducive to actually being productive at all. In fact, this will make you remember something else that you need to do, and you might suddenly have an urge to get up and go do something else because you just remembered, oh no, you forgot about something. So make sure your space is clean. Number 4, don't be afraid to say no. Now, as you start going forward in life and progressing, you'll find that a lot of opportunities will come your way, and a lot of people will also want to take your time to talk to you or ask a question about something. Make sure you're being really intentional with what you say yes to. For example, if you're just allowing yourself to take calls any time of the day, and during that period of time you're actually supposed to finish that assignment, you're not going to finish it because you just got on a half-hour call. Or if you have your notifications turned on for your messages and you get a long message with a whole bunch of problems or requests that you need to deal with, you're going to be distracted from the task you were just doing, right? And that's going to be completely damaging to you being able to get done everything you need to get done. So don't be afraid to say no to things, and make sure that no distractions are coming in. Turn off all the notifications on your phone except for breaking news. And that's only if you think that you need that, because, well, what if there's an emergency? That's what I think. So all my notifications are turned off. The only notifications I have are my affirmations app, which actually sends me positive affirmations and positive quotes to keep me going throughout the day and keep me focused, like commitment equals freedom and action expresses priorities. These quotes really keep me going and keep me focused. Anyways, don't be afraid to say no. Number 5 is strengthen your focus. Now, if your focus muscle is something that isn't very developed because you're so used to jumping around from one thing to another and getting distracted easily, then this is something you need to work on. How do you build your focus muscle, Nika, you ask? So start small, okay? Start by focusing for 15 minutes at a time. If you can't do 15, do 5, okay? Just focus on one thing. No phones, no distractions, no anything. You're going to focus just solely on what you plan to do for that 15 minutes, and you're going to get it done. And once you build that 15 minutes, you can start increasing that. So 15 minutes at 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Your focus muscle is a muscle that needs to be developed over time. And the better your focus, the more productive that actual block of time that you assign for something is going to be, because you've trained your mind now to be able to focus directly on that one thing that you plan to work on. So just to do a recap for you: 1, make a schedule and commit yourself to sticking to it. 2, schedule a time for distractions. 3, clean up your area. 4, don't be afraid to say no. And 5, strengthen your focus muscle. Leave a comment below, which one of these 5 are you going to do first? Which one are you going to do second? Which one are you going to do third and fourth and fifth? And make sure to like the video, share this with someone who needs to focus, who needs a clear strategy for getting things done, who needs a way to stop multitasking. Share this with them and help them improve their lives. Make sure you join the Facebook group where we share questions, support, comments, and generally support each other with everything in goal setting, personal development, mindset, and leadership. And make sure to check out the podcast where a new episode comes out every Sunday. Subscribe to this channel with a new episode every Tuesday and Saturday. And hope to see you soon. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well at The Positivity Boss. See ya!